This guitar resides here at the Ryman Auditorium. I've owned it for 10 years. And I bought it the same day as I made my debut on this stage. So it means a lot to me. And when they asked me if I had any guitars I could loan to them for their rotunda, I said this came to mind. This is Howard A. Reed. This is Howard Reed's 55 factory black Stratocaster. And it was ordered at McCord's Music in Dallas. And Howard spent a brief time playing with Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. So there's a very famous shot of him in this kind of white sailor's hat and this guitar in 1957, 58. And it was sold after Howard died in 1979 to Bill Blackburn, who wrote some very famous books about Stratocasters, Telecasters, very nice guy. And when Bill got ill, unfortunately, in 2013, he sold this through Gruen's, and I picked it up because I had a poster of this on my wall when I was like 10 or 11. I thought this was the coolest Strat ever made. I just lust after it. I never thought I'd get to see it, let alone own it. But when I hand this to you, there's one thing I'd like you to notice about this guitar. What do you notice about that?
Boy, it is really heavy.
It's heavy.
It is really heavy.
And
man.
It's about 9.5 pounds.
Ooh, God.
For a Strat, it's heavy.
Yeah.
But a lot of solid color Fenders from the mid-50s tended to be heavier. I don't know why, that just was a thing. But this guitar, above all, and it needs frets. I can't refret it. I don't have the heart to refret it. It's not. It'll go to somebody else. But this guitar, above all, represents the journey that I've taken from my little bedroom in Yorkville, New York, to the stage here at the Ryman. If you stare at a damn guitar long enough, you may own it. And that's pretty much how it was. And I know this is all cork sniffing stuff, and I'm very self-aware. But I'm very lucky to have been doing this for as long as I have, and to be as passionate about guitars for now, I'm 41 years, you know? Yeah. I mean, I started playing when I was 4. And I started wanting to collect guitars when I was 6. So I parlayed my first communion money. Like I told you, my great-grandmother's savings bonds, and I'd buy this and I'd trade that, and I parlayed all this. This wasn't, you know, I'm not a trust fund baby by any standards. So this guitar represents a lot of sweat and toil and hard work to get to this point in my life. And I never thought I would get to this point in life where I get to talk to you on this stage and to show off this guitar. So when we're done with this tonight, it comes out once a year. We play here once a year. It comes out once a year out of the rotunda, and then they stick it back in.
So are you going to actually play it tonight?
We're going to see.
God, that's amazing.
So that's it. This guitar does not travel with us, so technically it's not in the rig.
Yeah.
But it's worth a mention. It is in the room tonight.
Right.
So if you're here at the Ryman taking the tour, after you get done, you know, going through all the beautiful memorabilia they have, take note of this little black Strat.
Yeah.
Because it's probably, if it's not the first, it's one of the first 2 or 3.
I see it every time I come here, by the way. Yeah, for years I've been visiting this guitar every time I come here.
So it's special.
Isn't that amazing? You started with one little Chiquita, and from that, all this.
And then I graduated to a JB Player. A Japanese Strat copy. I liked it because it had my initials on it.
Yeah.